Alright, since I had, except for one, finished with all the customers' radios I was behind on, I still got one left. That's coming soon. I decided to pull out one of mine. And I found this Tram Titan in the closet, Tram Titan I. Looks clean, so, and the cover looks really good. So I pulled it out, and I'm like, you know, since I just did a customer's Titan II, I'm like, let me tighten up this Titan I right quick. So I pulled it out, and I saw that, hey, this thing looks like it's been recapped already, and looks pretty clean and all that. I'm like, boy, let me go ahead and knock this one out. And we plugged it in, and everything worked. Receives good, talks good, but it's got one problem, kind of a puzzle to me. And after I saw the problem was, I'm like, I remember this one. I worked on this about 10 years ago, and it had that same problem, and I tabled it and put it in the closet because I couldn't figure it out. And I'm back to square one, kinda, on this radio. And I got more paperwork and more manuals than I did, you know, in the past. So I got out my manuals and started tracing stuff and looking at stuff. And one of the things I found that I'm confused, it's like a puzzle to me, that I didn't know, is that the audio driver tube, that's the tube that goes in that slot there that doesn't have a tube in it. I see 4 different versions or schematic. Well, I don't have 4 schematics. I got 2 schematics and 2 pinouts of this radio, and they got different versions and different tubes and different audio tubes and the different transmit preamp tube, which is that one in the corner there. And I can't even figure out for sure what tube goes in it right now. I'm going to have to do some more research as to even what tube goes in this stupid thing. So here we go. This is an original Tram manual, Titan I. Might be a duplicate. No, that looks original, just from the age and all that other stuff. So here we go, a Titan I manual, and I yellowed or highlighted the tubes that I match what I showed up there. That's the audio driver tube. It says 12AT7, 6GK6 audio final tube, and 6AU6 transmit preamp tube there. I'm like, oh, okay, fine and dandy. But then I had another Tram Titan manual. I believe this one is just a Xerox copy, but it's a Titan manual. And Titan I, you know, same radio. It's got the same 6GK6 audio final tube. But over here it has a 6BR8 audio driver tube, where this one had a 12AT7, right? And it has the same 6AU6 transmit preamp tube over there, but this one has a 6BR8. That one has a 12AT7. Then I pulled out a schematic. This is an original Titan schematic here, Tram Titan schematic. And look at this. This is the transmit driver tube again. That would be the one in this corner that has a 6AU6. This one uses 6HS6. And then for this one, this is the driver tube. It uses a 6BR8. Like, what the heck is going on? And not only that, for the audio final here highlighted, this one uses a 6GM5. That's the big fat one that I thought only came in Titan IIs, but this is a Titan I schematic here. Everything else is a Titan I. So again, this one is 2 tubes that are, well, actually all 3. 6GM5, 6BR8 for the driver, and 6HS6 for the transmit preamp tube, first preamp for the transmit. And then I went to the trusty Sam's. This is just a Xerox copy of the schematic from the Sam's manual. And here we have the 6AU6 for the preamp, mic preamp, even marked. But again, this one uses a 12AX7 for the audio tube. And then the 6GK6 preamp tube. And of course, you know, since they use different tubes, the schematics show different stuff for parts and components that go to that, you know, circuitry. It's like, no wonder, you know, I couldn't get it in the past. It's like, I'm not 100% what tube goes in this thing, and then which circuit do you use? So I'm like, okay, you know, I'm confused. So to make it even worse, I looked up some schematics for the Tram Titan II. Even though this is a 1, I'm like, they're very similar, except, you know, they added some wonky SSB in the Titan II. But, you know, the audio circuit should be pretty much the same, but it's a little bit too much different for it to work, you know, on the Titan I. Just a little bit too much different. But I found this dealer service tip for the Titan II. There it is. Titan II dealer service tip number 14. And if you read it, in some sets, crackling or sputtering sounds would feed through from the microphone preampler stage, 6HAS6 or 6AU6, into the receiver audio system. That's exactly what's happening in this Titan I. I'm getting sputtering and feed through and all that. I thought it was from the receiver, but I could, you know, turn the volume down or even pull out the receiver tubes and it still did it. So I'm like, okay, that eliminates that. And that's exactly what it's doing. You know, I'm getting that sputtering and crackling into the receiver audio system. This noise could not be reduced by manipulating either the volume or squelch controls. This was exactly what's happening with this. The following factory approved modification will correct this condition. And then they give you a little pictorial there. And I, you know, like, okay, maybe this will help me. And they give step-by-step instructions, but I guess I didn't put that over here for this video. But anyway, that's the terminal strip, and that's the 6HS6 transmit preamplifier tube I was talking about that they use different tubes for. And I'm like, well, let me see if I can do that in this Titan I. But the Titan I is too different. You know, like this has that diode there, CR15, and if you see the way, you know, they got everything coming from pin 5, 6, 7 here. That's the tube on the schematic there. And where are you? Where are you? Come on. Okay, that's the terminal strip there. And you probably can't tell good enough with this camcorder, but just too different. No diode and different circuitry. Too different to do that modification on when it's, you know, not the same to start with. So anyway, I'm gonna put this thing back in the closet and see if I can find some more schematics, you know, and maybe I'll find the one with the right version, you know, of this Titan I, or find some dealer service tips for the Titan I. I got a few for the Titan II two-way. I probably got about 20 dealer service tips, but I don't see any for the Titan I. It'd be nice if somebody had all of them somewhere or could find some, but I'm looking for dealer service tips and original schematic. Well, don't have to be original, but schematics and manuals for the Tram Titan I. And again, I got a Sam's. I got 2 manuals for the Titan, and I got 1 original Titan schematic, and none of it matches up. So it's a puzzle, and try figuring stuff out when you're not even sure, you know, what part and what tube is supposed to go in this crazy thing. Anyway, I guess back to the closet till I get some more information on this Tram Titan I. It's a beautiful radio. I'd like to get it going, but that's it for this one. Bye.